school has been back in session for a few weeks, and some of that New Year excitement might be wearing off, which means getting kids to complete daily tasks and get them out the door might be a little more difficult. So joining us now with tips on how to make the morning routines go a little better is Dr. Daniel Hettleman, a child psychologist who specializes in learning challenges. Good morning. Thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for having me.
So we know that this is a struggle for any kid, sometimes getting out the door, remembering things, but especially for kids with ADHD or some other learning challenges. Why is it so much harder for them?
Well, they have cognitive interference, so they're easily distractible, and they're not driven by the same things that many other kids don't care if they get to school on time or not. So they don't care as much as the adults. So.
Gotcha. So what are some tips to help them and just kids in general stay on task in the morning?
Well, I have some tips for parents. First of all, to get out of the negative cycle of arguing, to start by appreciating where the child is at. It's kind of counterintuitive, but parents and kids are used to arguing a lot and fussing over these morning routines. So start to get out of it by focusing on appreciating where the kid is at. Then set small achievable goals that the kid can achieve and frame them positively and give them some rewards for doing that. So packing your backpack on time, having your lunch ready, tying your shoes, things like that.
Yeah, and you have a whole chart here of different things.
Yeah, you can use a chart where you list the tasks that you want the child to do with some magnets showing that they've achieved them. And then there's electronic gadgets. There's one right here that I've done some consulting on. It's called the Goalie.
Yes.
And the parent has an app on their phone where they set the routines and they set what the rewards will look like, and they have a timer on it, and then the kid has the machine itself, and they can keep track of their goals, and they get rewards, and they get nice applause when they achieve something, and they can keep track of their points to get something good.
That's awesome. So the kids get this actual device. It's not a phone. It's a special device just for this.
It's called the Goalie. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And you can pick whatever tasks you want to put in there.
You can pick any task on your phone. You set the tasks.
Okay,
yes,
that's awesome.
For the morning routines. Yes.
So, in your opinion, how does this work, and how is this more motivating than maybe some more traditional forms? I know everything's about technology.
Everything's about technology, and we don't want to overdo technology, but the child uses this very briefly. And they like to have the handheld gadgets, and so it's going to be more motivating for them. It gives the child a lot of feedback, like I said, sort of auditory feedback, visual feedback that's more stimulating for them.
So real quick, what is an example of a good reward for something like this?
It can be like a special night out, or picking the movie on the weekend, or a special time with friends, or things like that.
So lots of options. You can customize it to your kid. Where can people find more or purchase one of these devices?
Look up Goalie online, Goally, and it'll show up on Google. So.
Fantastic. Thanks always for these great tips. We appreciate you coming down and being with us this morning. Your time is 8:32. We'll be right back after this short break.